Hi everyone, welcome to Music Movies in Adda. Today we are going to review the Netflix movie The White Tiger. This movie stars Adarsh Gaurav, Rajkumar Rao, Priyanka Chopra and Mahesh Manjrekar. It is directed by renowned Iranian-American director Ramin Bahrani. Ramin Bahrani is of course well known for his movies like Man Pushcart, Chop Shop and Goodbye Solo. So let us look at the basic plot of this movie. So The White Tiger is based on the book of the same name, written by Arvind Adiga. It's basically a story about Balram Halwai, played by Adarsh Gaurav, who narrates his epic and darkly humorous rise from a poor villager to a successful entrepreneur in modern India. He ends up taking up the job of a driver to Rajkumar and Priyanka, and the movie basically talks about his trials and tribulations while he serves them with honesty and integrity, yet ends up getting a raw deal at the end. Now let's look at the positives of this movie. So the biggest positive of this movie are the performances. Adarsh Gaurav playing Balram Halwai really steals the show. He has really sunk his teeth into the role. He maintains a fabulous balance between vulnerability, servitude, and repressed anger and frustration. He's definitely one actor to look out for in the future. Rajkumar, as expected, is extremely proficient in his supporting role. Priyanka Chopra, who has more of a cameo in this movie, is also very effective. Now, the other striking feature of this movie is the story. The story is extremely riveting, and it depicts the class divide that still exists between the underprivileged and the privileged behind closed doors, even within the so-called progressive population. The background score is really good and it lends it really well with the plot. Now let's look at the drawbacks of this movie. For starters, Rajkumar and Priyanka Chopra's American accent seems forced and it dilutes their performances to some extent. The editing of the film also could have been crisper, as some scenes seem repetitive and stretched. The ending is rather abrupt. And although the ending is abrupt, yet it lacks the shock value which I think the director was trying to go for. Also in my mind, this movie suffers from a problem that we have seen with other movies made by foreign directors in India. That is that they end up focusing too much on showing poverty rather than focusing on the main plot. So with those in mind, in terms of rating, I would give this movie a 6 out of 10. And why should one watch this movie? I would say this movie should be watched purely because of Adarsh Gautam's performance and the interesting storyline. In fact, Adarsh Gautam, he's been nominated for the Best Actor Independent Spirit Award for his performance in this movie. And we hope to see him in many more interesting roles in the future. Thank you everyone. Please watch the video, please provide your comments. Also, if you have suggestions regarding movies and shows you want me to review, please send them to me and I would be happy to do that. With that, I'm going to sign off. Thank you and talk to you soon.